Welcome.
Welcome.
Kamogelo.
Salumkela.
Sonzela.
Wamkelekile.
To the 151st state of the puppet nation.
Let's get it on. This week, Malema has plans.
You need to work hard to achieve overnight success.
The Guptas have intelligence.
Nice.
And Donald Trump has second sight.
I saw this whole interview coming.
All this and more. But first, this. President Zuma was hailed as a hero for once when he declared the 27th of December a public holiday.
With Christmas on a Sunday, this means a great December bash for all the workers. Yay!
And people wonder why I was made a saint.
Yes, that's one of South Africa's great wonders. Anyway, surely this was the obvious decision?
Only obvious to those of us with, saintly vision.
You mean a basic understanding of the rights of workers?
What can I say? I am blessed. Like the young people say, #blessed.
Everyone has been talking about the cost of data this week.
Apparently, South Africans spend around 25% of their salary on data.
Ha! 25% is for unimaginative sissies, my sister.
Your Instagram bills alone must be sky high.
The cell phone companies are trying to stay me, my superlative ebullience.
It's a tragedy.
Data rates must fall.
And in Germany, Angela Merkel's party held Berlin in a state election, but only just.
The Chancellor admitted that she was largely responsible for her party's poor showing.
Yes, I should have handled events last year with the refugee crisis more efficiently. We were not adequately prepared.
How do you prepare for a crisis?
Like I'm doing now. I am simply building a time machine so that we can return to earlier times and make sure Germany is ready to cope with the refugees.
What now?
Time machine. Vorsprung durch Technik. Ah, Scheiße.
And now we turn to the ongoing fees must fall saga.
Earlier this week, Minister Nzimande made headlines when he announced that universities could increase fees by up to 8% in 2017. Minister, thank you for joining us.
I reciprocate your gesture, comrade, as a proto-Marxist expression of anti-disestablishmentarianism.
The minister says, you're welcome.
Who are you?
I am the minister's blade to English translator.
Okay. Minister, the government has suggested a fee hike of up to 8% for 2017. Do you stick by this, even in the wake of backlash from students?
We have engaged the petit bourgeois and the pedagogic demagoguery to countermand the systematic autonomy of such institutions.
The minister says yes.
Well, what about the reaction of the students? Do you believe that this could count against the ANC in the 2019 national elections?
Fascist proletariat Trotskyite voluntaristic anarcho-Bolshevism.
The minister asked if he can repeat your question.
Never mind. Minister, thank you for joining us.
You are welcome.
That was short.
The minister's bilingual.
Elections may be 3 years away, but Julius Malema and the EFF are already getting prepared.
Malema has been relieved of all parliamentary committee obligations in order to focus his energy on 2019.
If there is one thing that my diet taught me, it's that you need to work hard to achieve overnight success.
So is that why you're only developing one bicep?
Yes, one at a time, so that I can focus my full attention. This one is Limpopo.
And your other bicep?
It's Mpumalanga. I'm on stringent regimes. I will work my way up to exercising the more vital muscles.
More vital?
Yeah, my botuneng is Gauteng.
It was yet more bad news for Hlaudi Motsaneng this week, as he lost his appeal in the Supreme Court of Appeal.
The former SABC COO was appealing his right to appeal a High Court rule. This is ridiculous. Basically, Motsaneng is out.
No. In fact, Deborah, I am unapologetically stepping down as COO.
Yes, that's what we just said.
One man cannot stand against the empty hippo protest of a lemon illegal system. Who told you that?
We're glad you're finally willing to accept this.
Now I will be unapologetically known as SABC Empora. You see? My brain makes me fully qualified for this job. I am number one in being shawty.
I genuinely can't argue with that. Kusato are likely to back Cyril Ramaphosa for the ANC presidency next year.
This despite him being a multi-millionaire, hardly a union man.
I feel like Kossatu are being premature in considering Comrade Ramaphosa, like antelope considering a hyena who is a buffalo.
I thought your new union was going to be non-political.
That doesn't mean that I must be non-opinion.
Ah, fair enough. So you're not pro-Ramaphosa?
Comrade Ramaphosa has many positive attributes like the mighty eagle, but also elements like a duck which need a tweaking.
Tweaking?
For example, his money. He should have less.
Have less?
Yes, exactly. I can give him suggestion of where to put the rest he doesn't need. Also his suits. They need a redesign.
Less swish, more socialist?
Exactly. You feel me, Deborah? Then lastly, those McDonald's burgers. They need more meat.
And then you'll endorse him?
I am not political, Justice. Totally non-political.
Captain's log. Mostly Pokemon. Ek voel naar. But I can't stop eating. It seems that the whole crew have succumbed to Pokemon addiction. I don't know why, but we gotta eat them all.
You got to hand it to these little muffins. They don't put up much of a fight and they are fucking delicious.
So long as you don't eat Carissa.
I hereby declare Carissa an honorary Afrikaner. Now you can't eat her.
Like anyone would want to eat that fat, ugly anyway. Captain, I think we might have a problem with the Pokemon.
I can stop any time I want.
No, you can't. You vet pees you op een varkse bloed. You look like you'd eat your own daughter if you ran out of Cook-sisters.
No, I wouldn't.
Ah, zus man.
Sorry, Carissa. Daddy didn't mean to eat your head.
Sweetie darling,
Huh? What?
have you watched the FF movie?
I can't say that I have.
Are you not a fan? I would have taken you for a Betsy fan.
And I would have taken you for a little troll from hell.
You are a fan!
You adorable little piece of dribble piss.
You're still quoting FF, right?
Bounce so tight you're bouncing off the walls, darling.
Oh dear.
Oh, La Croix, sweetie, La Croix.
Well, surprise, surprise. Marius Fransman is no longer an MP.
The dubious former ANC chairperson in the Western Cape officially resigned last week.
Oh, well, news guys.
Watch yourselves. Papa kyk vir jou.
That's right. I am finally back home with my boys. Stupid politics was taking way too much of my time.
Pretty soon you might be in jail if these allegations of financial mismanagement stick.
My boys are in jail too, so I would fit right in there.
That's worrying.
Do you have something against my boys, Deborah?
No, not at all.
Because let me tell you, you don't want for my boys to have something against you, nah? Verstaan jy? Duidelik.
Deborah, don't make the scary man angry.
I'm a big fan of your boys. I'm a big fan. I'm going to dream of your boys tonight in bed. Yes, I am.
Yes, you see, boys, I still got it with the ladies, nah?
Duidelijk.
This weekend is Heritage Day, as you're no doubt aware.
Oh, Shaka Day. Or Pride Day, depending on your affiliations.
I find it perfectly possible to celebrate my heritage and Ushaka whilst braying.
Yes, I'll just stick to my spaghetti.
But this year, there is one thing that truly can unite South Africans. One thing that we can all celebrate together.
You paying back the money?
The music of the late, great Mandoza. Hit it! Kalakata.
Kalagata. 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 Kalagata.
Oh, kamtshela nomona kakuxele kuba Mandoza. Angitshela yini inkinga yakhe sibonisane njengamadoda. Kamtshela ngathi nomona akakuxelesa kuba Mandoza.
Angitshela yini inkinga yakhe sibonisane njengamabane. Kalagata. Kalagata. Kalagata.
Former President Kgalema Motlanthe has warned that the ANC faces death.
Motlanthe said that if the ANC did not start addressing the needs of the people, they might as well start writing the obituary.
Born in 1912 as a direct result of the oppression of, black people, the African National Congress, or ANC has...
Oh, so you haven't gotten that far yet.
You interrupted me. I was making an important, point.
Okay, go again, Mr. Motlanthe. I'm ready.
You see, the ANC was best known probably for the first president of the Democratic Republic of South Africa after the end of apartheid in 1994. Nelson Rolihlahla Mandela, or as he was popularly known, Madiba.
Amen.
Rest in peace.
But I wanted...
Thuli Madonsela has just a few weeks left in office.
But while the public protector investigates state capture, surely the Guptas must be doing a little investigation of their own on Thuli Madonsela's successor.
So, Jacob, this new public protector, what do we need to know about her? Is she great? I see the DA don't like her. That is good, very good. Aha! She spent time in China, you say? As a spy? Nice. No problem. We also have a source there. Ni hao.
Ah, Mr. Gupta, my friend. Ni hao. What can I do for you?
Nothing much, Honorable Chairman. Just a little intel on the S in BRICS.
I would be honored, as always, to assist my brothers in the commercial greatness.
Sweetie darling.
Have you learned nothing?
No, I was just listing adjectives that describe Riyadh. It's time for all news.
Deborah, Justice, happy Heritage Day to both of you. I hope you're enjoying celebrating your culture and our diversity as a nation.
Ah, thanks, Rian, and happy Heritage Day to you too.
You know, Rian, I half expected you to show up wearing something traditional.
But I am wearing something traditional, Deborah. I'm dressed like a newsreader.
Me too.
Ah, right.
So are you braaiing today, Rian? I love braaiing, the smoke, the red hot coals, and the sizzling of the meat.
Oh, no. Braaiing is not for me. I just make the coleslaw and potato salad.
You don't like braaiing?
Vrachis, no. The smoke, the red hot coals, the sizzle of the meat. Oof, horrible. Luckily, my Tannie Grote loves it, so she braais for the whole family.
Braai Day is just a white supremacist capitalist appropriation of a holiday that has become stripped of all its meaning.
Sure.
Yes, but... Patty Poopa.
So, Rian, when are you taking us today?
When else, Deborah, other than the very first Heritage Day just 23 years ago? Let me take you back. Good evening, goeienaand, dumelang. Today is South Africa's first National Heritage Day, a day in which we celebrate our cultures and our diversity. This public holiday has its origins in KwaZulu-Natal, where it was celebrated as Shaka Day in commemoration of the Zulu king Shaka Kasenza Kakona. But this was excluded from the proposed list of public holidays.
This was an insult. How could they leave Shaka Day off the list? King Shaka of all the people.
Mr. Buthelezi, thank you for joining us.
Yes.
I hope you're having a good Heritage Day.
I'm having an adequate Shaka Day, yes.
So, Heritage Day is still Shaka Day in your opinion?
Yes, it's Shaka Day to the Zulu nation.
Do you have any objections to the rest of the country calling it National Heritage Day?
Not at all, no, of course not, in fact. For example, you can call it Jan van Riebeck's Day.
Sure. Well, I'd really rather not.
And Irish people can call it St. Patrick's Day.
Well, we already have that.
And colored people can call it Mandela Day.
Sure. I think everybody would celebrate that with good deeds and picnics and...
The point is, so long as we commemorate our culture and celebrate our diversity with dignity and respect, it doesn't matter what we call it.
I think I see your point.
And so long as we don't call it something stupid.
Something stupid?
Like Chakalaka Day, that would be stupid.
No, I don't think anyone would want to call it Chakalaka Day.
Or Biltong Day, I'll hate that.
Well, I don't think you have anything to worry about, Mr. Buthelezi.
You are a good man, Rian, but that's your problem. You give people far too much credit.
What the hell is that?
Ah, Yella, you seem to have aimlessly drifted into our star system. But welcome. I'm Nathaniel, Supreme Leader of the planet Kaalkop. Oh my word, you boykies look like you need to put down the spork and back away from the butter.
Why haven't you killed him yet?
I can't reach the button.
That. I can't understand how you could let yourselves go like that. Vrachtig waar.
It's not our fault. These donors and Pokemon are breeding faster than we can fry them.
Yeah, and they're just so yummy and fatty, and we can't stop eating. I got us on the head. Hi, yes, a veritable breed and bride party, I see. But foei toch, let oom Nathaniel help you out. That's hy! I've beamed all your Pokemon to our Vorsie factory. Vrachtig, we love a good stukkie Vorsie here on planet Kaalkop. And there are billions of us Kaalkoppe, so we'll keep the Pokemon population in check.
Thank God.
You saved us, strange baldy. Don't thank God. We're Nathaniel's right there.
You've rescued the Afrikaner folk from a total Pokemon onslaught. For this, we thank you.
Ach, it was nothing. Pleasant journey, and may the force be with you. Toodles.
Nice ook.
Ja, hij was oké.
Fire!
Horrible people!
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. Its 5-year mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to teach them how to cook and clean for us and steal their planet for a handful of shiny beads, to oppress where no man has oppressed before.
Sweetie, darling.
I'm sorry. Are you choking?
No, I'm just asking if you celebrated Talk Like a Pirate Day this week. Me hearty?
Talk like a pirate day?
Yes, me hearty. It's a swashbuckling day.
You mean like, hey, let me go download a bunch of shows and watch them illegally?
Ugh, you know fun.
Because I totally did that.
Let's cut to our man Scott in the US.
Nothing new in the U.S. as Donald Trump is in hot water again, this time for boasting about predicting the recent bombings in New York City.
People are just mad because I called it. It's a gift of mine, you know. It's crazy how right I am.
But perhaps now isn't the best time to be boasting about it. It's a fairly sensitive time.
I knew it would be. Predicted that too. Nobody listened to me, but I saw the sensitive time coming.
Well, I must say your comments are a little surprising, Mr. Trump.
Maybe for you. I saw this whole interview coming. And let me tell you something else, Scott. When I am president, I will be really, really great at retaliating to this kind of thing. I'll knock those terrorist socks entirely off their bodies.
Unfortunately, that bit I did predict. gained some supporters this week thanks to the RNC declaring that candidates who don't support Trump will never be allowed to run for president again. Mr. Cruz, I believe Donald called you lying, Ted, during one of those spats he had with you and Jeb Bush. Isn't that correct?
It sure is, but I'm as honest as you are.
I apologize for the lie detector, Mr. Cruz, but you can never be too sure with Republicans these days.
I have nothing but support and love in my heart for Donald Trump. This thing is broken.
It's amazing how you fought so bitterly against him, but now you're willing to support him.
I think Donald Trump is the most presidential, most impressive, most Republican of the presidential candidates.
And you, Mr. Bush? Ever since Trump called me lazy, I've been on these caffeine pills. I can't even see my face anymore. And you are endorsing Trump? Heck yeah, whatever, man. I don't care. Where's more caffeine? I need more caffeine. A rousing endorsement there. So, Mr. Trump, who's that bald guy?
This is Agent 47. He's really, really great. I tell him which Republicans aren't following me on Twitter, and he takes care of them.
I thought you were pretty good at taking care of things on Twitter yourself.
Hey, news guy, I can't do everything with these tiny little fingers. Man, you really burned Kasich up.
It's hard to believe that some Republicans don't want to endorse such a gentleman. With Hillary Clinton struggling with illness and Bill Clinton not necessarily a favorite of the press, the Democrats have turned to one person to save this election, the closer.
One of the most demanding roles of my career.
Did you expect to get that call?
No, I didn't, Scott. You know how it is. You can't sit by the phone waiting. But I'm glad Hillary picked me.
What do you think will seal the deal on this one?
The trick is to be damn confident and remind people what they are entitled to.
The right to vote?
Right to a president who is not a dickwad. That's my belief, and I'm sticking to it.
So there you have it, folks. If you spend just 25% of your salary on data, you can watch news clips of multimillionaire Cyril Ramaphosa's rise to potential presidential glory. But don't be disheartened. The 27th of December is a public holiday. So how can we complain about anything, right?
This has been the 151st state of the Puppet Nation. Goodbye.
Bye.
I won't have any qualms about shoving a cork in your breath hole.
What?
Oh, nothing, sweetie darling.
Kalakata. Kalakata. Kalakata.
Kalagata. 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 Kalagata.